There's a quiet magic in letting nature guide your hands and guide your creativity. Today, I started my day out to water, my boots sinking into the cool sand, looking for old and forgotten oyster shells. There are actually too many oyster shells in this area now. They don't really belong here, but by a coincidence, they had taken over this shore over the last decade. I've always believed that the most beautiful and meaningful things in life don't come from a random store shelf or a factory line. They come from your own creativity and the creativity of the ones you love, be it friend or role model. I believe that you can find inspiration to your creativity all around you. It can be from nature, but it can also be a street in a city. They tend to hide in the most simplest places. Sometimes you only need to slow down, pay attention to the details, and look a little closer. That's where the magic sometimes happens. Another way I like to use my creativity is baking. A practice that doesn't start with a blank canvas, but with the simplest, most raw ingredients. While the oyster shells dry, the warmth of the kitchen calls, and transforming flour, water, and yeast into something that is nourishing both for body and for the soul feels like a quiet collaboration with time itself. It forces you to step away from rigid plans and instead rely entirely on your senses, feeling the texture of the dough beneath your palms, hearing the crackle of the crust as it bakes, and trusting the slow, unseen magic of its rise. It's the proof that creation doesn't always have to be loud or complicated to be deeply fulfilling. I always try to make a weekday feel more like a weekend. And for me, it's a quiet evening picnic, the perfect way of getting more out of the week and for life to feel a bit softer. I'm also taking the opportunity to enjoy turning today's finds into table cards for an upcoming event I'm hosting. It's evening like these that reminds me that we don't need extraordinary events to feel content. We just need to notice the beauty right in front of us.